Hello everybody, Andrew here. Okay, so this video today is going to be about the daily plan that you might follow when you are doing the overland track. Okay, this is going to be the super quick version. I will have more detailed videos coming up later of every single day, but this is the quick version. So Ronnie Creek to Waterfall Valley. You will most likely start your trip in the middle of the day because you need to get to the area if you aren't already camping there. The track starts off nice and flat. It's on duck walk, I think they call it, or broad walk. It's all sort of quite easy. Then it starts to climb a little bit, and then you hit a section with a lot of stairs. Okay, so you'll be walking up a mountain of stairs for a little while. Then just before you get to Marion's Lookout, there is a 50-meter section where you are going to need to sort of climb up a bit of chain supported section there with all your gear. So if you know, it's a lot easier than what I thought it would be. Then once you're up at Marion's Lookout, a lot of people have a break. Then they walk on. You get to Kitchen's Hut. You might choose, if you're fit and have plenty of time and sunlight, you might choose to go up Cradle, or you might continue walking along. Now, at the pace we were going, and keeping in mind that we weren't very fit, we got to Waterfall Valley just before dark. So we cut it very, very fine. But we got there, it was fine. The track was for us relatively easy. It wasn't wet, it wasn't really too boggy. It was like, you know, a little bit rocky, but not too bad overall. Okay, day 2, which is Waterfall Valley to Lake Windermere, is probably like one of the best days that you will do. It's the shortest day on the trip. And again, a lot of duck walk, like broad walk type thing, and you get to see some nice open areas. It's the shortest day in terms of kilometers, and you know, you'll knock it over in a few hours if you have any sort of fitness at all. Okay, because it is the shortest day, it only takes about 3-4 hours to do the whole walk, and it's you know, quite a okay sort of pace. You will have ample time to do the side trip to go and see the lakes. Okay, so in your guide you'll see information about that. Go and see the lakes because you'll have ample time. Lots of time. Okay, after the easiest day, we have day 3, which is from Windermere to Pelion, and the easiest day is followed by what we think was the hardest day. 17 kilometers, it's huge, it was huge, and the walk starts to become more muddy and a bit more tricky, and you have a lot of changes in scenery. But the thing about it is that by the end of the day, you will be a lot more tired, and right at the end of the day you need to go up to get to Pelion, and that's where things get a little bit funny because you're tired already and it's like an extra little challenge at the end. That for me was the hardest part of the trip, which is that last section just before you get to Pelion. As is suggested in the guide, and as a lot of people decided to do at Pelion, is to have their rest day or their extra day where they aren't traveling onto the next set of huts. And we did the same. We had a day, we didn't rest. We thought we would go up Mount Oakley, and we easily did it in the day. Like it was fine. You got plenty of time to do it. Some of the trekkers that we were traveling with decided they are going to have a go at Mount Ossa. So Mount Ossa is halfway through to the next hut along the track. They went. It didn't work out for them. The weather was pretty bad. Weather apparently is quite bad on a lot of the occasions during the walks, but they gave it a go. Mount Oakley is, I think, was probably a sensible choice for us. It was awesome. I really liked it. So that was our rest day. Okay, you can choose to not have a rest day on that day, just to keep going, but I think you're going to miss out on, you know, maybe seeing something a little bit extra. Okay, so if you did decide to have a rest day, day 5 will be from Pelion through to Kia Ora, and it's called a mountain day for a reason. Is because you work your way up to Pelion's Gap, and it is up. Okay, once you get there, then it's down. Okay, but it's still sort of undulating up and down all the way. Okay, and you do have a whole bunch of the road that is apparently going to be wet. Doesn't matter what time of year it is, muddy and challenging, and lots of water to trudge through. As I said before, if you're fit, if you're healthy, if you think you won't have any problems, then you might attempt to do the mountains, as a lot of people did. But for Dad and I, we just kept on going because we were just happy to get from one hut to the next hut and have some energy left at the end of the day. Day 6 is the day that is very, very deceptive. It is from Kia Ora through to Windy Ridge. And to get to Windy Ridge, you are going to be going up and up and up and up and up, and then down and down and then up and up and up and then down and down and down. And it's sort of like a heartbreaker type of a scenario. Even though day 3 was the hardest day overall, day 6 kind of took it out of you mentally, because it's just, we were very tired by that stage, and I think that was the second most challenging part for Dad and I. When we got there, I was just absolutely wrecked, like just to go up and up, like right at the end there's a downward section, but there's a lot of up and up and up, and there's a lot of mud hopping on that day, and it was a bit of a challenge. Okay, the reason it's a deceptive day also is because it's the day that you are going to do your side trips to the waterfalls. Okay, there's 3 waterfalls to visit. 2 of them are on the one side track, and then another one is separate, and they are beautiful, and you've got to do it. You're on a trip to see things. It's there. You've got to do them, and it adds to your day. It's going to be a massive, massive day. Okay, don't think it's going to be a light day, because it's going to be a tricky one. Okay, and the last day for us, because we wanted to take the ferry and not walk another 17 k's along the lake, is from Windy Ridge to Narcissus. I think you say it Narcissus, I don't know how to say it. And that day is a very simple, easy little walk down to the ferry. Great way to finish the trip, because you're walking relatively flat and kind of downhill most of the way. You have a beautiful bridge crossing as well. Hopefully the ferry works out for you. It worked out for us really well. Okay, quick word on the ferry. Not everybody was able to go on the first trip, but the driver, the captain, or what you want to call him, came back and picked up another group of people and took them over straight after. So they kind of made 2 quick trips to accommodate everybody. So that was really good to see. It was kind of a little bit ambiguous as to how the ferry was going to work at the end of the trip. Okay, and at the end, that's it. It was all over. It was such a good feeling to finish and just to relax and to know that there's no more walking, no more mud. It's a great experience. Okay, I'm going to do more detailed day-for-day videos coming up soon. I'm really, really busy. I would like to make the videos as soon as possible, but I've got too many things going on. But please subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoy your walk. Bye.